Welcome to another edition of What the Fuck Happenings YouTube Atheist Community and tiny chat debate and such. Anyway, so last night wasn't outstanding, kind of weird. Conversation was okay. It went along alright. Yeah, just nothing spectacular. Yeah, just was. So I've been waiting on my computer to finish copying the hard drive. Yeah, for some reason I set something up wrong or something. It's this is now whatever 30 hours to copy a hard drive, but it's good to have copies. It's the way to save yourself when trouble arrives. So I just have to. Shouldn't take this long next time. I mean, it's never taken this long before. So it must be something. It's this new computer. It's really big. And look, there's colors. It's all colorful. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of nice. I mean, it does hold a lot of hard drives in there and stuff. So anyway, it's kind of good. It's okay. It's not really faster than the other one, but it's it's newer, but it's not faster. I mean, it's somebody else's old one actually. It's one of these Dell things, X, whatever they are, P something. They're supposed to be, blah blah blah, but they're not really. They're not all that blah blah. Anyway, I guess that's why I have it. It's because it wasn't blah blah enough for the guy who had it. Anyway, so his garbage, my treasure, kind of thing. So anyway, I've been doing all this tablet thing, and so I'm finally got there where I'm to the point when I'm ready to do something interesting. Yeah. So I did do the Vlogger Dome website. So I'm going to leave it in its tablet form, but it detects mobile devices, and so I will present two different versions of the website depending on what computer you're on. But I did this toolbar thing again, so it's all kind of interesting. Let's see, I should be able to flip this around. Yeah, that worked. Yeah. So it's kind of funky looking, but so this is actually one of those little toolbars. I'll show you later. And and so the page is really touch friendly. Everything up is big and touchable, and so if you touch the link, this is the most recent Vlogger Dome video, and it has and links to MP4, a 3GP, and an MP3. So I'm going to try to be kind of diligent in making MP3s for all my videos. So, but it works, it seems to work even in the default browser, which is good. So, yeah, so far so good. Mostly, the first time it loads, you might have to load it twice, I'm not sure. You might have to refresh the page, I don't know. I think there might be a bug in it, I'm just not sure. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. So, the regular page will look like, I'm not sure, just go to an eBay page, right? Yeah. So if you have Grease Monkey loaded, you can have it auto load, and the tool will always load on every page. Or you can load it the hard way by doing this thing here. But that's how it will look on the web pages. So it'd be like links to important Vlogger Dome kind of stuff. But that's the important thing, is the link part. So I'm going to do a video. Well, it'll be on the tool page eventually. And explaining how you see this add-on menu here that I just popped on. You're able to post links or text, so you can just post a comment, or you can post this text as a link and it'll pop right on over there. So I could show you, but I don't want to mess it up. Yeah, I don't want to have to reload. Well, I can show you. It doesn't matter. I can re-upload. So I'm going to hit the button over here that says Post Comment as Link. And you watch this, and right up there at the top, right about there, right above the Vlogger Dome video link. There it goes. Popped right up there. So yeah, you can still do the images too. So that's why these images will show up. So for videos that are important or something that has a good look to it or whatever, when you use the tool, if you scroll down, you still have the old option of just hitting the Add It Now button, and that'll do the video with the text. I mean the icon. Yeah, here it is, over here, Gary. It's over here, Gary. Over here. So you end up with the icon. We'll get put over here. If you hit the Add It Now, that's the old form. So I probably should fix that scrolling feature. But anyway, it doesn't really matter. So I think it's a nice feature because you're able to post text if you just want to post a text comment saying hi or something. And so this is only the only people I know are going to get this tool. So if you let's say email me at tool@donotgod.com, or post a message to my YouTube channel, you know, the Inmendham one. I don't know. I think you can still do that. The plus page or something. You might be able to just put it in the text, and I could just PM it to you at. Well, I probably could at your. You know, I can message you on your YouTube channel. Yeah, that'll work too. So anyway, I'll do a video on the Droidite channel. So I'll post a link to that, and I'll do a video explaining this better. Yeah, but I mean, for the people who've seen this and done this before, yeah, it's just another version, but this version is better. So anyway, it does have some, you know, good little features, like, see, it has a little new one called AL, which is actually an alarm clock. See, so it pops on 60 minutes at first, and then you just do minutes, but I'm going to fix it so you can do hours. So I'll just put in 1 minute, and you know, and then it'll alarm, so you can watch your alarm. So that's kind of convenient. I find it convenient. Actually, I'm using it all the time. You know, just to warn me when there's an eBay auction or something else. You put it on the page. It goes to the MP3, and then you just backspace and go to your page and do your business. So, oh my goodness. And so I'm going to be adding other links that'll allow you. I'm going to construct different ones of these, and then you'll just hit a little one of these buttons, and it'll post the different ones in here as links. So there'll be ordered links, like everybody's YouTube channel. It's an anti-natal, so I'm on one thing. You just hit the little button, and they'll all show up, and blah blah, that kind of stuff. And it'll all go through this one frame. So once you have this frame, you'll be able to load any of the other frames, theoretically, which will be convenient. So we're running down the time here for 3, 2, 1. And there she goes. That's pretty cool, right? And if you have Grease Monkey on, it'll also it'll load the toolbar in the MP3, which I don't know if it's interesting or not interesting, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so it's a modern. So it is kind of a loud version of it too, so it's good for alarming you. So anyway, you just, again, see, if I have Grease Monkey on, then it would just automatically load in here. But with Grease Monkey off, I have to hit the bookmark up here that I've put up there, and that you can put on in your bookmarks, and then it just loads it quite conveniently. So it does have the tools. Another thing that's really cool on the mobile one is this game images thing. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Gee, it took it a while. I guess it's the eBay page has a lot of crappy images. So you game these, but it actually works on the mobile device very well. It fits just in the frame, so it's kind of a viable game again. So I'm thinking I will, with some dead images there, some blankies. But anyway, I'll go see about the old Monopoly game too, see if that one still works. Because that might be nice to, again, do an anti-natalist version of a board game. So, I basically have the mechanics of it done. All we do is change the text and the, where the booby traps are and how they booby trap you and that kind of thing. So, might be an interesting group project. Maybe. Get the group to do something. Yeah. Let's see. I'll get back to the page. That should have taken me back to the page. This is back, right? It says back to page. That should do it, right? Well, the back button will do it. But you can remove images here and that kind of stuff. So it's It's eBay. It's eBay's fault. Trust me, it's their fault. I went back too many pages. So anyway, to get to it, so I'm going to post a link to a tool. Sorry, I didn't want this to be about the tool thing. I wanted it to be about the Android thing. Well, there's no point. There's so much to, But yeah, I don't want it to be either about either one of these. It's at the minute I want to make the video about this stuff on the Droid channel and keep this crap there, I suppose, for now. Probably. So what am I looking for? Oh yeah, it's over here, I think. Yeah, so this is the tool page. So for the people who request it, and I trust, you'll get a page that has both these links. So the VDAD link, you just put it on your bookmarks. That one opens the, I can just click it and show you. See, if I click it, it opens this thing. This thing, you can just get rid of that. The close button is a little weird. There is an X over here, so when you close it, you can reopen it by just mousing over the little X over here that you can't see. The little X is always over there somewhere, so if you mouse over it, it'll pop back open, and there's a big close down here at the bottom, so if you mouse over that, it closes. So you can just open, close. But anyway, so here's the thing again, so you just have the choice of just load the box, so you don't have to you don't have to necessarily mess with it. But oh, choke. So for mobiles, like I always say, all you do is touch these things and they move to the top. So anyway, that'll open the adding tool, and this is just the regular toolbar. So when you click this one, this thing will load on the page. So when you bookmark VDT up here in your bookmark somewhere, whatever page you press it on, it'll load into that page. So anyway. Yeah, I'm liking it. Yeah. Eventually I'll make it so you can have personal ones, ones you just use for yourself, because I'm finding it very convenient, actually, especially with eBay auctions, because you can just, I think I have one of my older ones here. Yeah, so you can just see I have a whole list of searches for different eBay auctions, and so it's nice that it's right there, convenient. I can just hit one of them and blah blah blah. So I'm liking that. And on the eventually this one, see this one also I can do the linking right from this. So I click that, and the adding thing will show up over here. But I've disabled that for this version, just because you can't trust random people. They'll make a mess. And so until I figure out how to stop them from making a mess, it's exclusive. It's just invited company. Or permitted company, or however you want to put that. No trolls allowed, sort of. But I'm going to make a public one, so see, that'd be the great thing. I can make a public one, and then all you do is hit one of these little things here, and you can view the public one, or you could view the index of channels, or you could view the, so you'll be able to, it's like a Twitter and a bookmarker built into one, right? Kind of twittery in the sense that you can send a little text. See, because I always have it on a web page, it's open. So if you want to say, hey Gary, something just happened, the world blew up, it probably won't get to me because my Wi-Fi will be down. But anyway, the idea would be is that you could inform me that the world blew up. Something like that. Just saying, it might be useful. I'm just saying. I've been screwing with this thing for a long time, and nobody's really caught on. But see, I got rid of these, and I kind of tightened everything up in the new version, so you can sort of see that in the new version. Doesn't reload the old one. Well, it doesn't reload the top part, so yeah, you'd have to reload the page. It just reloads in the text part, so it leaves this stuff up here from the old version. But anyway, you get the idea. Maybe I'll close it and then try it. No, that won't work either. Yeah, it's gonna keep this. Whatever one is the first one is the one that's gonna stay in the background. But anyway, you don't need to know the details. So anyway, so link to the Droid channel where I'll post videos, and then I'll link to the videos on the tool. So the tool link will be below, and then the video will be linked from that page to explain the tool some more. And what else? Yeah, that's all you need, right? Yeah. So and the rest, maybe I'll do some of it on an iPod itself or something. I don't know. Well, I'll see what I feel like doing. I don't even know when I'm going to get around to making the instruction video. So if you don't really understand, well, it doesn't matter. You have to email me anyway. You have to wait for me to send you to the page that has the adder on it. So the only page that's going to be linked to below is the page that just allows you to bookmark the actual tool itself, so you can load it in a page and say, oh yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah. Right? So here's the video soap forum. So now, I could just hit it here, and there it goes right over there. All nice and pretty. Yep. Very good. So the black and white thing doesn't quite work, right? See, the black and white, so I messed with that. With backgrounds don't really work. So I'll get rid of that. But the white, if you click it twice, it goes all white. And the all white works pretty good. And the link colors indicate what are JavaScript links versus regular links versus new window links versus, well, you have to learn what the colors mean eventually. And then this little link, this thing here, was going to do like details of the page, but there's not too many details yet. Yeah, not too much. There's my cookie. Yay! The cookie I put on the page. I put a cookie on it. And these are all just the links from the page. I'll have other more interesting stuff will be displayed in there eventually. So this is all stuff I'm working on. Whoops. I want to log in. I don't think I do at this time, at this particular moment. I probably should be already logged in, I would think. But anyway, so yeah, it's, I don't think there's anything else to explain here. Oh, the YouTube thing, I still like this, but I'm going to have to put different people in here. If you just keep clicking, it gives you, just the most recent videos from different people. So there's Darwin's Hamster. There's no one. Sometimes it misses. Oh, there's Darwin's Hamster again. There's me. Oh man, come on YouTube. I don't remember who that is. It's running a little slow. That's Old Fan, and that was some other guy, and that's Metamorph. There's Old Fan. Yeah, it's just YouTube's serving them up a little slow. And now it's getting better. So anyway, but yeah, I'd have to search on better stuff. I mean, they're shitty results. Well, generally speaking, not shitty, but they're not what they need to be. There's Irina. Okay. Chimpanzees. That's lovely. And chimpanzees again. I guess that was one of my videos, as I recall. There's Old Fan. And there's chimpanzees. It usually does better. There's Karina. Yay! She's in Mars or something. I haven't seen her so long. Anyway. Not too many minds, guy. So, yeah, there's stuff there. Some of it might be interesting. Anyway, sorry, this is much longer than I thought it would be. And I didn't really talk about anything. So, what I think I'll do, though, is that I actually thought I would make a stupid videos for which there's no point. But Healthy Addict, who, I like. She's, perky and all that kind of stuff. But, she just talks such shit sometimes. So anyway, she's talking on circumcision. So as soon as she got to the circumcision, I stopped it there, and I just say, yeah, I'll have to respond. But it really is just a funny subject to me that, I mean, if women had some kind of like cockroach shield, in front of their vaginas, that nature gave them, right? And they don't need a cockroach shield anymore, right? The cockroaches aren't running in there all over the place, right? And it just created a little bit of skanky, little extra skankiness and a little extra cancer and a little bit of and so people decided to snip that crap off because it just didn't really serve any purpose anymore. Really, would everybody get all nutty like this? This is just so stupid. All this hysteria over fucking foreskin. And I mean, you know, look, there's lots of religious traditions that are just wacky, religious, goofy, right? But obviously the cleanliness is next to godliness kind of idea, right? That don't eat the pigs and don't, you know, certain of this stuff was logical because they were getting poisoned by things. And God didn't say, like, God didn't invent the idea, you know, there is no God, okay? You atheist? So, I mean, you know, you atheist people, you should realize there isn't any God. So humans invented circumcision, and they invented it for a reason, because I guess they said, hey, this works for me. And then decided, hey, it'll work for my kid. It'll work. You know, it probably happened by accident somewhere, right? Like you know, a bear ate somebody's foreskin off or something. They said, hey, this is pretty cool. And then they said, let's all do it, because it works. You know, that's probably why they were doing it, is because it actually did work. It did do something. So it's just kind of silly to say, God, what God, how would you could even invent something like that, right? What God would invent the idea that I created with you foreskin, and now I declare that you should snip it off? Huh? That wouldn't make any sense, right? Anyway, I'm making the argument now. I don't really want to make the argument now, but I mean, there's just so many arguments here about, you know. I'm not saying I'm on one side or the other. All right, if I had a kid, I just don't know what I would do. But I'd be lying if I said I thought circumcision was failure, because it's worked for me, you know. So, and it's just not possible to try out both ways in any kind of honest way. If you get circumcised later in life, you're only going to do that because something's not working right. And if you try to get uncircumcised, you're only going to be doing that because something's not working right. So there's no honest judge of both experiences. And you can't really do it later anyway, because then you have the whole issue of how your brain connects to things, and you know, once you do it later in life, then you really are cutting off something your brain is attached to. Yeah, this is, well, but anyway, yeah, it all gets into evolution, it gets into psychology, it gets into a lot of these issues, but it's just funny that these people are just so, like, nature knows what it's doing or something. If you were to argue, like you know, even if women, like, if you could do some simple procedure, you know, right after birth that prevented hair growth under their arms and, you know, kept their bush under control, and so they didn't have to have any electrolysis later in life or go through any kind of bullshit, they'd have a decision to make, wouldn't you? You'd have to decide for your kid. You know, do I spare them the trouble later, or do I force them to make the decision later and go through the agony and the ingrown hairs and all the other bullshit that might happen? I can do it perfect now, or I can let it wait and force them to endure suffering to do it later. And it's a decision. So it's not a non-decision, it's a decision. And it's kind of important. It's just kind of silly to pretend there's no issue. There's no subject. There's a fucking subject. Anyway. This is now even a longer video. But it's not that bad, 23 minutes. You can do that. Yeah, you can take it. So yeah, I plan on making a lot of videos. Yeah, doing lots of things. So anyway, you know, I'm liking this whole mobile. I'm sitting there, you know, when I'm on the computer, I'm starting to, you know, just because I've been playing with the Android thing, I'm starting to do this shit all over the place, which just doesn't work. Can't touch it right now. So, yeah, there's some real advantages to that whole touch technology. I mean, the scrolling is fantastic. You know, that whole just doing this thing is just so cool. I really like it. Yeah. It's the kid in me, I suppose. But yeah, I like it. So anyway, I think that's about enough. But there's so many little tricks, you know, so I'm going to go through all these little tricks. Like, I haven't done it yet, but, you know, you can, you know, you can use JavaScript to actually, or CSS, whatever. You can increase the padding on links, you know, just the links, so that it would spread the text out, or spread, like, say if you had a bunch of links in a row on a web page, it would spread them all out just a little bit more, so then when you touched them, there was no chance of hitting the wrong link. You know, that's all little stuff that web pages should be implementing now, since of all this mobile stuff. So, yeah, it's sort of important. There's important differences in functionality, and it doesn't seem like too many people are taking that too seriously. Yeah. Anyway, so I think now that's enough. So, till next time. I have to really make an MP3. Yeah, I have to have a page to post the MP3s on, I guess, right? You have to make a page for that. Yeah, I'll make one. I'll put it on like one of these toolbar things, just MP3s of my videos or something like that. Yeah. Well, I'll make a page like this so it's mobile compliant. Yeah. Well, that's something I don't really understand. I don't know enough about this shit. But I was a little surprised at these this 3GP format. It must be a phone format, right? It's a nice small file, which is good. But yeah, I was kind of hoping the default browser would just play it, but it has to, it has to open an application to play it. But at least it plays it. But yeah, I didn't think it would have to open an application to do that. But it doesn't really matter. So anyway, now that's enough of the video. Anyway, I'm just a little, not exactly myself, because I have not been sleeping much. So I've been doing a lot of things, waiting for my computer. Yeah. It's all going to be fun. I've just been worried about stomping on the floor too hard or doing anything, because you don't want to fuck it up when they're, it's copying a hard drive. You have to, it's like a souffle being cooked. You don't want anything going wrong. Yeah, 96% there. So, another hour or so. 2. Anyway, that's enough. I've cleaned up in here, so I can actually walk in here now, which is kind of nice. Yeah. I have this computer here, so maybe I'll get this one running and just use this one to copy the hard drive for that one. Yeah, then I don't have to not use my computer for 2 days. Anyway, it's been cold here, which is really annoying. So what else can I complain about? That's probably enough for now. There, well, rounding it out to a half an hour, so that's good. I froze some of my plants, which was kind of a bummer. Yeah, I've been keeping them in garbage cans and that kind of crap, but that really wasn't good enough. Yeah, so these here, some of these probably aren't going to survive. So, it's kind of dumb. It's raining now, but it's barely warm enough to rain. But at least it's not snow, right? Yeah, okay, at least it's not snow. So anyway, till next time. I mean, I really should go with 2 more minutes, but I don't think I really have 2 more. I gotta finish painting. I gotta finish doing that painting. And that painting. The painting's over there. I really gotta get to it. There's some other, what's the other thing I gotta, oh, okay, I gotta finish that one too. Yeah, I got so much to do. Oh, fuck. Awfully lot. I can see my door now. I really like my door. Yeah, it's a cool door. I never finished it. The eyes are dead, because I never did finish the eyes. So I sort of like the deadness of it. But yeah, I never finished that. Huh. Yeah, these clocks, you don't see them much, but yeah, they were pretty good, I thought. Didn't sell very well. Yeah. Go figure. Yeah, you have a puffin clock over there. Remember, I think I was selling it for like $25. It's a lot of work. I mean, I had to cut the wood, sand it, paint it. Couldn't get 30 bucks. Couldn't, So I got out of the painting business. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. Now, actually, I made it right. 29. Oh, okay, another 30 seconds. See if there's anything else to point out. Gotta fix the ceiling. But you all know about that. That's been going on for years and years. My sister gave me this. Yeah, birds. gargoyle. Yeah, okay, enough of that. It still works. It's been sitting on the shelf for 5 years. I got it for $5. How can you, I bought it just because, I mean, look, it's got flashing eyes, it's got eyelids, it moves, and it's got a motion sensor in it. You know, $5. But I don't have the heart to take it apart. It's too cool the way it is. So I don't, I feel bad ripping it apart for the parts. So that's the funny part. Is I bought it just for the damn parts, but I'm too much of a wimp, to this, to rip its skin off and steal the parts. What can I say? All right, anyway. Till the next